Oh yeah, this would have been. This is mine.
Easy for you to say.
I love that. Easy for you to say.
That was that Nighthawk break stand. Yeah.
The claws are equipped with inertial dampeners.
Yes, they all are. Yeah.
Hey guys, me and Vulcan here, and welcome to Hot Wheels Directors React to the best moments of Hot Wheels World Race and Hot Wheels Acceleracers, featuring none other than creators Jeff Gomez and Andrew Duncan. Welcome on. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So great to be here, guys. I'm Jeff Gomez. I'm the CEO of Starlight Runner Entertainment. I originally pitched Hot Wheels World Race to Mattel. And to my shock, they said, sure, let's go, let's do this. And the Hot Wheels Highway 35 universe was created out of my offices and eventually got to the gang at Mainframe, where I met Andrew.
Yes, and I'm Andrew Duncan. I was the series director on all 4 movies and directed the final movie, Ultimate Race. And I was also the voice and the motion capture performer for Monkey.
So awesome.
Actually, you can hear. I guess you already knew that by my voice.
This is my first time I'm meeting Andrew face to face, guys. It's just amazing. After all these years, we only talk.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we are always on phone calls back then. We didn't really Zoom it back then.
Whoa, that's cool. 20th anniversary of Acceleracers. That's all it took, you know? That's
and we meet face to face. Yeah, finally.
That's awesome.
Starting October 17th, we're going to be auctioning off a custom one-of-one Acceleron series custom pink reverb. Zyrabeth is going to be doing the custom this year. All proceeds will be going to the American Breast Cancer Foundation, and the auction will be ending October 25th around 8 p.m. CST.
So let's get into it.
Well, guys, this was some of the first footage we saw, myself and my team at Starlight Runner. It really fills me with emotion because this whole project was not supposed to happen. There was no schedule for it, no budget for it at all. It was supposed to be a bunch of little comic books packaged in with the toy cars. So to see it. And to see it being generated so quickly was astounding. And Andrew, what you guys did with what little assets you had to create something that evoked so much imagination is really just amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome to see because I think these clips too would have been. This is the beginning of World Race, so yeah, that would have been Will Lau would have been in charge of these first couple.
Yes.
Yeah, him and I split World Race up 520s. I think so. Yeah. So I think he did the first 2.
And then of course, characters that we had only been developing months before this, and to just come to life that way. This was very personal for me, so each one of those characters was really some aspect of who I was or what I was trying to communicate. The fantasy of it manifesting itself so rapidly. I co-scripted that first episode. It was just awesome to see.
I think you'll really like this next clip. Oh, it's the starting line.
And that was the Band-Aid. Get as many as you can, as many cool shots as you can get.
And just one safety belt, you know?
Yeah, gotta be safe. This looks awesome.
The models were so great. We worked with a guy named David Lee to adapt the cars into these computer versions, these digital assets.
I think it's just incredible. Each of us as kids tried to recreate this scene in some type of way. And of course,
yeah, with all your cars.
Yep. In the Discord,
absolutely,
like, yeah, this one.
Absolutely. This was the only, really a few minutes into that first episode, and already there were two shots in the episode that actually met with everything I could have hoped. There was the super giant loop-de-loop, which was absolutely what I could have imagined, if not better, because they made it even bigger than I wanted. And this jumping through and then coming out on the other side was absolutely what I dreamed in my mind.
Awesome.
when I first thought of this. And of course, that portal is meant to emulate the Hot Wheels O that's on fire in the logo of the.
Yeah.
All right, here is clip 3 talking about a big loop. Okay, I love the streaks that they make whenever they break. The blue and the red.
Yeah.
The character of Banji, who is very dear to me because he's Puerto Rican, that nickname, Banji, was really kind of subversive because Banji boys in New York at the time were considered, a little gang-like. They were very tough boys. So if you're Banji, it means that you're down. You're in the streets. So it just always tickled me that term made it all the way through to an animated series for children.
And he's the nicest character. Or one
yeah.
of the nicest characters. You know what I mean? Banji was always the sweetheart. Yeah.
Absolutely. The scope and scale. It's
That was always one of the things. Always lied. Yeah.
so satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's so good.
Come on! Yes!
Yes, bringing the Nitrox 2 into play as not just speed, but also, it can also cause some major damage.
This was Mark Eden's idea, I believe. Because they're looking at Go speed racer, man, go!
Yeah. Lava surfing.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, great.
I can't believe we did that back then.
Yeah, I was honestly shocked by just like how good that looked.
True.
Yeah, it still holds
The
up.
lava flow is so cool.
Andrew, I was told, I don't know how real this is, that because we were given access to Mainframe's library of assets, so we would go through and design the episodes around what you already had. And I believe that lava was one of the things that were listed. Like, this wasn't invented for the show. You had it lying around.
I think they did. I think there was this lava effect or something that was done for like what was it? It was one of the higher level projects that was in development.
Yeah.
And then that project went away. But we still had all of the development on that lava curl.
Oh wow.
So it was one of those things where it was like, yeah, if you guys want to use it, we can use it. So we were very pleased.
The apocryphal becomes fact.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right here on the show. Congrats.
Yeah.
One of our favorite characters, Lani Tam.
This is an interesting problem.
I always love that Taro's the first one to go back. It's got that heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Took Vert a minute to be like, fine.
Well, someone else is doing it. Sure. Yeah.
Right as always. What was really interesting, and one of the first big discussions that we won on, was how she behaved. The original push, other people wanted her to be panicked and screaming and stuff like that. And we said, please no, have her be chill. And obviously it's a tense situation, but we didn't want her to be screaming or anything. We wanted her to be a competent driver and adventurer. And I'm so thrilled that we won. You know, in every instance where we were looking for a level of dignity and professionalism in the characters, Mainframe backed us up all the way.
Yeah, that would have been Will to a Corsi, maybe. You know, she's the driver of her in her own right, right? She's
That's
there.
right.
She's obviously good enough to be there, so she doesn't have to be,
Sure.
you know, a damsel. Yeah.
Exactly.
That
And
was
of
good
course,
drive.
Lani Tam
For a
was
kid.
named after
Well, you
my
might
sister
make a pretty
Tammy.
good surf rat.
Oh,
Awesome.
so this is one of my favorite Hot Wheels tracks.
Oh yeah, this would have been. This is mine.
The medium allows for truly imaginative track work that was done, stuff that you couldn't emulate in your bedroom.
Yeah.
With your mouth closed would be better. Actions speak louder than words.
That they spoke, you know, kind of in this kind of tough way to each other. You know, the statements were very aggressive and forthright, not like a little kid show.
I remember that scene in particular too. There was because of that track that we made up that did that kind of corkscrew, kind of crisscross. I remember I think we had probably like 6 versions of what it looked like going through that. You know what I mean? Just because we had put cameras on everything, on the cars, did all this stuff, and I remember we had edited it, and that was the one that we all agreed was the best one. So
Really, really awesome. Well done. Always running off the road, Benji, and
yeah.
that guy gets into a lot of trouble.
I got an idea.
The racing on the tracks, which saved us. You know what I mean? Like, because if they were gonna race off the tracks, they would have been way too much. But yeah.
The original concept was a lot of off-track racing, and we got rid of that right away.
Yeah, and once it turned back into the orange tracks, it was so iconically Hot Wheels.
Yes.
That whenever I watched it again now, any of those, and I just watched it before this, but I was like, whenever I watch it, I get that feeling of the Hot Wheelsness of it all, and it's really cool.
We worked real hard, Andrew, to make sure that was the case.
Yeah, it was great. It was one of the things I always tried to maintain too.
Yeah, we studied
the Hot Wheels DNA
really, really closely. The DNA, exactly.
Yeah,
we love that DNA. It's so good.
It's beautiful in here.
Man, I thought we had some big trees back home in Puerto Rico.
I love the gadgetry through the entire series. The designs were really kind of unique and original. A lot of what you see even to this day is very default. You know, it looks like a gun and whatever and so forth. There was really a lot of imagination put into this.
Yeah, we tried specifically, and I think it was a mandate coming, about avoiding gun-like things. So that's why we often went with a crossbow-looking thing or something that would. An energy crossbow is better than a gun anyway. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
When we spoke with Mainframe, we kept on saying vast, huge. You know, we would just want them to convey this incredible scope with the series and. I was amazed that they, surpassed anything we even imagined.
Awesome.
Careful, Mark.
Yeah, lots of map paintings for those backgrounds. Yeah.
I just love the spectacle.
Yeah.
All the hugeness of everything is so cool.
She seemed pretty concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, super concerned. I mean, I don't know. I would be if my team leader just fell off a cliff. It's like, oh snap! Crikey.
Do we have to follow him over there? Yeah.
Magnifico, the greatest challenge. You ever tried something like this?
Not since the last time I played miniature golf.
I always love all the voice acting.
I
Absolutely.
use my onboard computer to calculate the timing configuration of the rotation and coordinate it with the distance of the jump.
We did
you
not
put that in
insult
English?
anyone's intelligence.
Spanish?
That was a pretty good
The
way to
computer
figure
gives
out
me
how
the
to get
green
through
light.
that thing.
5 seconds
And
later,
Yeah.
I hit the
to
ramp
give
at
the solution
163
to the
miles per hour.
girl, unusual
that,
kind
you
of
get to go.
outcome in this target audience venue, really, really satisfying.
I love that shot. Gosh, a close up of the Vulture.
So
That's
cool.
probably why everyone wants Vulture to be a next real life Hot Wheels car. It's just because of this movie.
And the ribbon hanging from Lonnie's arm, they didn't have to do that. And
Yeah.
and they did.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And then, Andrew, your team, the ability to turn something that could have been really cheesy, simply incorporating a toy into the story, you made it look great.
Awesome. Yeah, that was always one of the big challenges when it would be a toy, like a specific toy set that then had to be illustrated in the show. Was like, how do we bring it in and make it feel, like real or, huge? And thank you though. That's good to know. Yeah, we tried.
Absolutely.
Took us forever to figure out, would he get hit late if he was not fast enough, or if he was too fast, how it would work. Yeah. But we went with him just being slightly too slow.
Can they make it? I don't know.
Esmeralda.
It's one girl talking to another.
When we did her voice, we just called her Holly Hunterish. Is that what we had her do?
Oh darn! They only had to wait like a couple of seconds. And
It would have just gone. Oh wait, it's gone. And we had done it so they just made it through the crack. They technically would have hit the thing, but because of the destruction of the weapon hitting it to cause it damage, they managed to sneak through the damage. We thought that was really clever.
Yeah. No, that was.
And of course, Z36 and homage to Racer X. So impressive that character was to me as a very young kid watching Speed Racer. The fact that there was this ambiguity to him. Obviously, there are a few homages to Go Mach Go.
And this was just getting as many cars into this crash as I could that we don't see. I love that one with the Kaiser helmet on it. Yeah.
Red Baron.
Yeah.
I don't even believe they have the rights anymore, Hot Wheels,
Wow.
to produce Red Baron, because the model kit company got bought out by another company. Now they no longer can produce one of their most popular Hot Wheels.
That's crazy.
It's really funny. That car is like either hate or love, I feel like.
I was always trying to get it into scenes where I would like try to do crazy things to it. Like I was always trying to get it to flip in the background of something or to do something crazy.
You're the one, Andrew.
I'm the one.
We're like, what is that hat car doing there again?
That's what we did. We ended up putting a driver in it, and then when they're like, because I was like, oh, we're gonna show it at the starting line in one of these things, one of the episodes, and so we put it at and then the driver's head was too far up to see underneath the lip of the helmet, so we just were like, just have him leaning down to look. You know what I mean? It's like the worst car you could have gotten. You know what I mean? Why did I get this? Why did I get this?
It's hilarious because that's probably one of the only Hot Wheels to ever even appear in a movie outside of Hot Wheels, which is Toy Story, of course, where Buzz Lightyear is riding Red Baron in the loop-de-loop. So there you go.
Right,
the Red Baron is everywhere. It's really funny.
Who was? Do you recall the name of the driver?
Harrison Lau.
Jason, there you go. Very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Harrison Lau. Yeah, I remember because the comic has him be one of the quote-unquote bad guys, or like I don't exactly remember, but he was stunt driver hired by Gelorum, is gonna do something bad, I think is stopped or something like that.
Right. Named after my friend Harrison Fong.
There
cool.
you go. There you go. And speaking of Gelorum,
Oh, this is my favorite clip right here. We love Gelorum.
You shouldn't have come here in person. It's dangerous.
For you, perhaps.
Now, Andrew, I don't know how much you saw or read about the incredibly dense lore behind Scrim and Clip that we prepared for Mattel. Very little of it made it to me.
Yeah.
The fact that it's even called those things is wonderful. And Gelorum is dark character. She meant permanent business.
Even if you have to eliminate the other drivers to do it.
Eliminate?
You know what I mean.
I don't know if that would make it through script writing anymore. They'd probably be like, no, we gotta tone it down even more. Because even like 4Kids dubs and stuff like that, Shadow Realm, all that stuff.
I think a lot of it can be attributed to the fact that we were racing against time to get this whole thing done. It was written and produced in a matter of months, which was really, I think even for then, that was unusual, right? Andrew, it was unusually fast. It wasn't on Mainframe's schedule. It wasn't on Mattel's schedule, and they needed it all out for November of that year. Was it 2002 or 2003? They wanted it all for Christmas. And, I
think it was 2003. You're right. Yeah.
We were already in the year. So the delivery was super, super fast. And so we got away with it a little bit.
Yeah. And I think it was one of those things because they needed to get it into they needed to do so much with it. Do you know what I mean? They needed to master it and then put it on DVDs and then create all those DVDs and then get all those DVDs put into each of the, you know what I mean? Like there was a lot of work they had to do.
And
so we had to get the videos done quick.
It's like Baskin Robbins and McDonald's and all that stuff had to be done simultaneously. So it was really unusual. I think in the history of Mattel, this was unique.
It was very quick. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
It was fun though. That's what I think makes some things are forged in fire in that way. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And I think it's because of sometimes the speed that you make it, and you don't have as much time to second guess and make alternate choices and doing things. So you go with instinctually what is the right idea. And I think a lot of this shows on this show. I think.
Andrew,
the
did
speed
you work
helped.
directly with Rob Hudnut at Mattel?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. He was our, the in-house.
He was the executive on this one, wasn't he? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Done a lot of Barbie before.
Did a lot of Barbie. Yeah.
He was tough, but he got it done.
Yeah, he always got the things made. Yeah.
Okay, this one is of course another track set.
There were 35 drivers, and they had to clear 35 trademark searches.
Yeah, with the names. Oh
that's why some of the names are so strange.
Yeah, Chubo and Rakus. I love it. I love those two guys. That and the Megatron Beast Wars.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
T-Rex.
No, it's good.
We couldn't afford to make the dinosaur. We couldn't afford to make the dinosaur. Yeah, so I got them to agree to, like, if we did that and then made it look like stone and then had a ramp up the back. So yeah,
it was the only way the whole thing got made under the budget restriction that
it was a lot of creativity, but I think a lot of it in the right way. So yeah.
Right on. I mean, not only is the score just gorgeous and it just fits perfectly every single time they do something, but this scene right here is just this is just great.
I think both our teams studied toy play, and we asked for Mattel to give us video and so forth of kids playing with the cars on some of the larger track sets, and in our scripts we incorporated emulations of toy play. Yeah.
One of the things I remember watching those videos, and one of the things I remember from those videos and also from my childhood is, like, kids get right down on the track. They'll put their face right down on the track and they'll get that car coming by. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they want that shot they've seen. Yeah.
That's right.
And it was one of those things. So we were like, always remember, put your head down on the track.
Where you get, that makes sense. And that's why we get all those really good close-ups of every car, like landing, and like we're always like where the car lands.
100%. It's everything we hope for. And by the way, Brian Kadeem was, I don't know if you knew this, Andrew, it was a controversial character because it became clear that he was a North African. The implication was that he was a Muslim and so forth. It was 2002 into 2003. We had problems in the Middle East, and I'm really appreciative.
Right.
That was another case where Geo and the team at Mainframe backed us up and said, no, we like this character. We want to keep him because, corporations get nervous.
And it was a world race. That was our perspective on it, right? It should be somebody from everywhere. Yeah.
To this day, Andrew, people, I work, with many Middle Eastern countries in my job as a producer, and they tell me how much they appreciate the visibility that they got.
Oh, that's awesome.
From that Hot Wheels cartoon. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
That is great to hear. Yeah, we tried to, like, especially in the scene where he's speaking with his, I don't know if it's his grandfather or an elder.
Yes.
Yeah. We tried to make sure to keep that as, as respectful and, and not
touching. It was beautiful.
At JayCee here. This is just part 1 out of 4 of this series. And hit that like, comment, and subscribe to both me and Vulcanbogen for more updates on this series, because I don't know when I'm able to get them all out. This one's taking a really long time because it's just so good. Lastly, check out that Pink Reaver auction. It is for charity. 100% of the proceeds are going to charity because I don't know when I'm able to get the rest of these videos out. So please go check it out right now. Save it, watch it, list it, all that stuff, okay? Be here, be squared for more Hot Wheels culture content. I'm JayCee Squared, signing out.